years of DreamRoot. We've been reflecting on a few of the things that we've learned over these 6 years as we celebrate DreamRoot's anniversary. And so here are a couple things that we have learned. Number one is that it's all about relationship and it's all about people. I'm sure you have heard us speak about this over and over again. This is a high value and it is our heart of how we operate here at DreamRoot.
You know, when we start DreamRoot, we had this big desire of doing so many things. And it's still a big desire in our hearts. But one of the things that we have learned in these years through DreamRoot is the reminder how important that in the end of the day, the most important thing are people. That relationship should be the foundation of everything that we do. Not only the foundation, it must be the center of all of the things that we do. So many times there are so many things that it needs to be done, and we don't want to minimize those things. It has to be done, but the goal is how do we see the things that we have to be done with the lens of prioritizing people.
And when we say that it's all about relationships, or for us not to forget why we are doing what we're doing, and for the programming or any kind of activity that we're doing, it's all for people. But also at the end of the day, something that we've learned is nothing gets done outside of relationship, outside of people. And at the end of the day, it really is all about just the joy of doing it together with relationship, with people, and knowing that nothing is going to get done that's worthwhile, sustainable, impactful, that is outside of relationship.
One of the things that you probably heard, I hear Amy saying all the time is, how do we keep people above problems? How do we keep people above the challenges that we have? How we keep people above our needs? So being the center, having people, having relationship, the center that in everything that we do, it creates actually a safe place that where the work can be done in more efficient way. We don't want our work to be done, but in that process, people or relationship being minimized or affected by that.
Yeah, and I think along those lines, it's too often that we can see relationship as the means to the ends. Even in networking, or you go into an event trying to have an agenda instead of really seeing the people in front of you and honoring the relationship involved. So like what you're describing, keeping people in relationship bigger than problems, bigger than profits. And when we do that, that is the opener for all of those other pieces, like the success factors, the bottom line results will come when we're honoring people in relationships. And even some of those quick wins that can seem like we're getting something when we're violating that relationship or the principle along those lines, it will always come back in the end to be very, very short-sighted. And so we're not doing that so that we can get something, but to truly honor and value the people involved. That is what will open doors, but it is really the most gratifying. There's pieces for the work that we've been doing here that, you know, we walk into certain situations without an agenda, without anything, but really just the way that most of the work that we've done through DreamRoot, probably all of it, has just come through meeting somebody, the relationships involved, and realizing, okay, there's an aligned vision, aligned values, and okay, yes, we can work together. And going from there, a lot of it hasn't even been planned at all. It's more of, okay, we know that we have a vision in our hearts, and then somehow the connection is made. The rest is history after that.
And the thing that's so cool about this, it's all about the people, is because we see the DreamRoot leaders work in the community. So they are displaying that, how much they are hard burned for people, for their community. But I also want to say that we are very thankful for all of the people that are also supporting DreamRoot, because so many times you guys have reached out to me, have reached out to Amy, and you are grateful for the work that DreamRoot is doing. But how often you guys reach out to us and say, how are you doing? How's your heart? How's your energy level? So many times you guys reach out to us, not even so concerned about the work that is being done, but actually concerned about how we are doing in this process. We are going deeper in this idea of understanding the importance about relationship in people on both ends.
You guys are a part of this. We're doing this together,
Yes.
going multiple directions, not just a one-way street. And so we're grateful for you guys. If there's anything that we could ever do, reach out to us. We would love to hear from you, and let's keep going deeper and further together.